Hola a todos, bienvenidos. In this video we went to a place called Hotel Mozonte. It is in Managua, Nicaragua, and we didn't actually go to use the hotel or sleep there. We just went to stay at the pool for a few hours. And there are many hotels throughout Nicaragua that they do allow you to just come and use their pool. Some of them they require payment per person, and some of them you can do, like this place was $8 per person, but it's consumible they call it, so you can eat $8 worth of food off their menu, and that covers you for using the pool. Soy Darlene, aka Darz, and on this channel we speak Spanish, all about Nicaragua and life as a bicultural family. If you're interested in this type of content, consider subscribing, and let's get into the video. You ready? Can you say bye-bye? Okay, I'm gonna put the exact address of the hotel on the screen here, but if you are familiar with Managua, it is near PriceSmart. So we just went in and ordered our food and then went to sit down. There's a bunch of tables and chairs situated around the pool area, and some of them were in the shade and some of them were in the sun. They do have bathrooms there where you can go and change. So this particular place no tiene mucho on the menu, and actually the day we went, we wanted, both my mother-in-law and I wanted to get the pasta, but they didn't, I don't know if they didn't have any noodles or they just didn't have that option available for that day, but I ended up getting some sort of fajitas, I think it's called, fajitas mixtas, and she got the chimichurri, I think it's called, which, it was good. We had good food. ¿Qué va a comer? And the prices are decent, not like super high. Like I think mine was about $8 and hers was $11, and then I think $1 or $2 for the gaseosa, which is what they call it here in Nicaragua, or soft drink or pop or soda or whatever you want to call it. They also have very few options as far as anything you want to drink, mostly just a few different soft drink, pop, soda options, and then also there are a few different desserts. I ended up getting a cake. I actually wanted cheesecake, but they were out for the day or didn't have any on that day. I'm not sure what the situation was, but I ended up getting just a piece of chocolate cake, which I'm not a fan of cake, but I really wanted dessert, so it was decent, nothing special. ¿Era para mí o para vos? The pool itself is small-ish. I mean, it's not huge, it's not tiny, but of course it always looks bigger in pictures, so we are a little bit surprised that it was smaller than we expected, but it was still fine. There was some other kids playing there, a couple other couples, and we didn't feel crammed or anything. So also the pool is the same depth from one end of the pool to the other. I think it's about like maybe 4.5 feet, came up to about chest height for me. And then there also is a smaller pool on the one end, and it's maybe about 3.5 feet, which came up to about my hips. So kind of like a kiddie pool, but also it's not that shallow. And there is a bench around the edges, so you could, you know, seems kind of like a hot tub, but it's not a hot tub, it's just a pool. In that smaller pool, as of the time that we went, the pool bottom was like breaking up, the tiles were coming up, and there was actually a little kid who hurt his foot in there. I don't know if he actually got cut and bled or anything, but he was crying and had something in his foot, and I didn't really want to go in that pool much because of ese problema. Also because of those little boys playing in there. It's probably not usually this nasty, but there was a bunch of little pieces of napkin or something floating around in that pool. Y el sol was on the entire pool, this big one and the small one, for the afternoon until the sun started going down below like the sides of the hotel building. Then it started slowly bringing shade across the pool, across the bigger pool, and then eventually to the small pool.
Say hi. Say hi.
Hi. Hello.
Where's Mama? Where's Papi? Después viene. Después viene Papi. Blub, blub, blub. Blub, blub, blub. Alright, so of course we just went to use the pool, but this is a hotel. You can stay there for the night. They do have 24 habitaciones with air conditioning, and then they also include breakfast and internet, of course, in a room stay. I'll see if I can find some current prices, but of course prices for hotels generally change over time. They're not always the same, so keep that in mind. Gracias por ver. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. We had a very nice day at the pool. This was actually the day that I posted on Instagram about the heat being so just hard to handle. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's @DarsRojas. I like to post some longer posts about like my thoughts of different things. Remember to hit the like button, it really supports my channel. Comment down below anything else you'd like to see about Nicaragua while I'm here. Subscribe for more. Share with someone you think might enjoy this video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Hello?